There was a different Oscars that happened last week. The Oscars of Big Pharma. It's something called the 2025 PR Week Healthcare Awards, which is a celebration of the sector that, quote, crafts the public's perception of pharmaceutical companies, hospitals, healthcare insurers, and care providers through advertising, lobbying, and corporate outreach. And after this whole Luigi Mangione, Brian Thompson situation, they are now all collectively working on a plan to, quote, win back public trust. Let's see what they're up to, huh? One of the things that they're trying to do is something called aggressive storytelling to, quote unquote, shift public opinion. For example, one award winner is this Bristol Myers Squibb campaign trying to convey to the public, as you can see here, that live your possible. Anything is possible with the help of Big Pharma. They even got Taye Diggs involved to help sell this message, right? Once again, anything is possible. Another pillar, transparency. For example, Cigna has now launched a podcast called Health Unscripted, which they claim hosts real and raw conversations with some of the most knowledgeable experts in the healthcare industry. Now, let's just forget about them forcing doctors to reject claims in order to put millions of dollars in the company's coffers. These guys are real trustworthy for sure. A third pillar is that they want to humanize Big Pharma's products. I apologize, I realize I am using a lot of quotation marks, but this is a very quotation-heavy report. But yeah, a big winner taking home multiple awards is this musical called Most Likely Not To, which is about spinal muscular atrophy, sponsored by Genentech. They also said they got to adapt to crisis because crisis is inevitable, basically. So, for example, this Sanofi diabetes ad campaign won for Best Public Affairs. And this is coming on the heels of them being scrutinized by the FTC for monopolizing diabetes medications. Anyway, if you want to look up all the winners, you can go to this URL right here. But if you want my 2 cents on this whole thing, I think they're starting to realize that people are onto them. They realize that this is a business. This is not necessarily about health. So now people are really scrutinizing, hey, do I need this drug? Are there other alternatives in order to make me healthier? So now Big Pharma, healthcare, they're realizing that in order to sell you a drug, they first also have to sell you a narrative. Speaking of which, United Healthcare brought in a record $400 billion in revenue in 2024 and notched a best ever adjusted profit of $25 billion. Thoughts?